Whew, is there a ringing going on, or is this my ear? I just wanted to go on live real quick because I did a lot of work on this makeup, which you can't even see. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't think I can hold you here though. Anyway, I'll show people that later when they actually get here. We'll see if YouTube actually pushes this, but what I want to do is go through some of these maybe get rid of books that were from one of our reading reports and decide. So that includes probably reading like a little bit of them. I know I usually smell them and read the first sentence, but I want to try to figure out like what I want to do, whether they're staying or going. So I'm going to pick one and just start, and then when I see the YouTube boost, I will pop back in here. Why is that? Sorry, something weird's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Wow, the light is just really so bad. Hi, Bree. Or Bri. I have a bunch of books that I'm trying, or no, I'm sorry, that's B-I-R. On my laptop and in the chat, it's like different sizes. Sorry, I couldn't see you. B-I-R. I don't know what to call you. Burr? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, my makeup looks so stupid, like not in good light. Maybe you think it looks stupid anyway. I don't know. But I can't keep you up here right now. So I'm just gonna kind of read a little bit and talk to you guys as you come in. I need people to help me focus on doing this. So I don't know. Hi from Turkey. That's quite a far ways away. I'm in the northeastern United States. I don't know what to call you. Berber? Just Burr? Berberhan? The whole thing? I don't know. It's nice to meet you. I think we've had someone from Turkey before, but I'm not sure. I think we have. Yeah. Not right now, though. I'm trying to just, whoops. Why don't I silence my notifications so you guys don't have to hear them? I see a little boost coming in. Hi, Kenneth. What does my name? Your name says Kenneth Lawson 7332. Did you change your name and I actually know who you are? Because I don't remember a Kenneth. At least not in a while. Burhan? Oh, you don't have to give me your whole name. I was just wondering. One Burhan? Burhan? So call you Burhan? I just meant based on your screen name. I wasn't sure what to call you. You didn't have to give me your whole name. Burhan is your name. Okay. I'm looking at In the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I've had this forever. I see it everywhere. But I just don't know if I... Thanks, Kenneth. It reads very dry, but the back says, genteel society ladies who compare notes on their husband's suicides, a hilariously foul-mouthed black drag queen, a voodoo priestess who works her roots in the graveyard at midnight. What? I see you, Kenneth. Hello. It's just, it sounds really interesting, but it's like starting like it's on a southern plantation. It's very, I don't know. I don't know how these like work together, you know? I'm gonna pull up Goodreads because I should have already, honestly. I'm 44, Kenneth. Let me look up. I'm trying to find the end of the first chapter. Yeah, it's just reading very dry, and I don't know. Hey, Ass. Good to see ya. What was I gonna put? Why is this so far away from me? I can just pull it closer to me. What are you reading at the moment, As? What is anyone reading, really? I'm looking at Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, and I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Because it's just not gripping me. Like, I just want to see the, like, reviews. I'm not gonna go all spreadsheety right now. I'm just gonna, decide is what I'm hoping to. It's got a pretty high rating. I just feel like it's gonna not read so well. So I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Thank you. The makeup is partly why I came on, because I spent a lot of time on it. Not really. I decided to go big or go home kind of thing. So I decided to go live with it too, since I did all this work. All right, one down. I don't know how many more to go. That one I probably shouldn't read on screen. Thanks, Fairy. You're taking a break from reading? Yeah, my reading habits are like changing drastically. Oh, this stupid magnet is gonna fall off of my phone. I hate it. I gotta figure out a better way to film this. I'm so sorry, guys. You're watching Batman and Robin, the animated series. I think that's the one I liked. Is it the one from the 90s? Oh my god. Okay. This is gonna be bad. I guess I can't use this this magnet thing anymore. And now I'm one-handedly trying to get this magnet thing off. I have this little like tripod, and this ring magnet is very strong, and it's supposed to stick to the back of my phone. And it does, until I try to attach the magnet to the holder, and then it falls off. And I am over it. Oh, you just meant like just now you took a break from reading? Hold on, I gotta try to put this on here. Let me see if I can get it back on. I'm sorry, it's so crazy, right? Like shaky and everything. The Batman animated series from the 90s was my jam. Yeah, thanks, Frenciano. You're gonna go away. People are so weird. Okay. That's correct. The 90s animated series of Batman and Robin. You have the whole collection. Oh, that's awesome. That was my favorite. Other than Michelle Pfeiffer, that was my favorite version of Catwoman as well. I really, really enjoyed that. Iron Man anime series collection. Fantastic Four, Superman. Oh, the Ninja Turtles one was my jam as well. Hi, Alvin. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're gonna have to go in a minute too. Let me give you one more chance to not be like that. And then we'll say, how did you get number 1? You just got here. I don't understand this crown system at all. All right, I'm gonna try to attach you to the thing. It's probably gonna slide down. I'm so sorry. Okay. It did it already. Oh, that's so annoying. How can I, my other tripod is downstairs. Wow, these people tonight are crazy. Why am I only getting, like, trolls today? Other than you guys, especially. Kenneth was very nice. Burhan was really nice. I don't know, YouTube's been weird lately, like, not showing people when I'm streaming, and then, like, having a really low stream count. So, I don't know what's going on with it. I hope, like, the live streaming still works. I haven't tried the, third party yet. I wanna get the gargoyle. Yes! I loved the gargoyle one. I don't even know why. I just absolutely loved that. Spider-Man I didn't get as much into. Super Friends, yeah, I didn't get as much into that either. It looks super bright. No, it's me. Oh, gosh. All right. Maybe I can prop you up on books. I really needed that magnet to work. I think I was going to try to just see if the back of my phone was magnetized enough. Silver Surfers, I don't know much about. But yeah, those like 90s animated series were awesome. Let me see. Sorry. Most of the beginning of this, whoa, is just like you guys moving around. The other part of it is that I'm trying to keep my phone plugged in. I don't want to stream for as long today because I can't. Okay, I have an idea. You're gonna be bouncy for just another minute here. And off into the room. Okay. Oh my god, this is the worst one yet. I'm so sorry. All right. God forbid I touch the camera again. Tell me about it. They're trying to be Alvin and the Chipmunk and beyond. Yeah. I hope YouTube didn't like change the algorithm again. You know what I mean? Like, vertical live streaming usually brings in a whole bunch of new people who subscribe and like then I talk to later, like you, as in particular. But I don't know what's going on lately. Like the last stream on Sunday, I didn't get anybody new, like subscribing at least. All right, this one's called Annie's Ghosts. A gripping detective story and a haunting memoir. So these are all like maybes. And I'm trying to decide if I want to keep them or not. This is signed by the author in 2010. I know it's backwards, sorry. Every family has its stories, but with wishes? Oh, with best wishes. I'm like, what is he talking about? Yeah, random people keep popping on. Did you ever seen Mommies Alive? No. That sounds like a horror movie or something. Just gonna read this for a little bit. It's okay, you can talk about whatever, because you know how this goes. There's an animated series called Monster Force Beetlejuice. I remember the like 90s Beetlejuice one. I didn't watch it much though. It's okay. I kind of came on to chat with you guys while I was like trying to figure this out. See, like it says there's 0 people here right now, but you just commented. And I'm literally watching my own stream, so it shouldn't say 0. Like, Like, what is going on? This is so weird. Oh, and every time I switch off of it, it changes something about the chat. Hey, Mike. I've been looking for you for a couple lives, actually. I think I have blue lipstick on my teeth. I haven't tried to, I haven't tried the third party thing. Like, I want to actually do a couple of, no, it's because I've been trying to, explore the third party streaming options, and I just haven't had time to like really set up the account and like figure out how to start testing it. But the day you were showing me about it, I was like, I'll be at Rusty's stream later. I'll see you then or something. And then I didn't see you then, so I was like, oh well. Maybe I'll see him around at some point. What is Az saying? Yeah, exactly. Az, like, they're like, where is everybody? Hi, Layan. We also got weird mods too in every live stream. Weird mods? My mods so far are just Indom and Mike. No, I'm not going to do it right now. I decided I did a lot of work on my makeup, so I'm going to stream and I'm going to try to figure out like some more books to get rid of because there's way too many that I need to shelve. I don't have enough space for them all right now. Yeah, I want to try the one that you suggested. Oh, you run in a lot of weird ones. Okay, you didn't necessarily mean this stream. Gotcha. You can't even see my makeup. All the Patricia Cornwell? What does that mean? Is that an author? This one's signed by the author, but I don't know. So I'm going to be chatting with you guys and your moral support to try and help me declutter more. I'm not going to go through the shelves. I just have a pile of maybes. And I'm sorry the camera angle is stupid, but my tripod broke again. Okay, so this daughter finds out that her mom was not an only child, that there was a secret sibling. I don't like the way this one's written either. All right, it's going. It's called Annie's Ghosts, and it probably is a no-name whatever. Okay, hold on. She wrote this series Scarpetta. One of those true crime. Yeah, the last two were technically true crime. I love true crime. I kind of am in my like fantasy era though, and true crime is just kind of still like a favorite, you know. I don't like the angle of this camera at all. What are the weather conditions like? It's kind of warmish for winter here at the moment. I'm going to experiment once again with camera angles. So it was like in the 40s or 50s Fahrenheit today. The very next day, like, I thought I was going to go, like, set up an account on the thing and, like, start testing it right away. I was all excited about it, and then life just happened, and, yeah, it's not happening. Letters to Freya. I think this is a World War II one. Sci-fi and fantasy for sure. Actually, I'm considered running an RPG stream. Is that gaming? Role-player game? I'm not, like a game watcher. I'm not a big gamer, period, but I don't know what that, like running a TT RPG, I don't know what the TT means. I found a book, but I never heard before, or maybe I did. It's Epictetus. Can I put you guys down over here and then just have it look up at me, I guess. This is bad. I'm gonna have to like, okay, I'm gonna put you on a book so that you maybe don't. This whole friggin' stream is just shaking. All right, that's still a little crooked, but whatever. Tabletop role-playing game. Okay. Like Dungeons and Dragons or something? Epictetus? Epictetus? Oh, that's an author? Oh, it's a very old Turkish author. Oh no, it says he was born in Turkey, but he was a Greek Stoic philosopher. I don't think I've ever heard of that guy. Is Stoic like the name of like the philosophical movement he did? I'd never heard of it, honestly. Hey, Cujo. Good to see you. Heart of Stone. That one sounds familiar. You guys are giving me more books, and I'm like, I need to get rid of books. I just got rid of 2 though, so that's good. Heart of Stone. Yes, he was one of the OGs of Stoicism. So why does Stoicism sound more familiar than just, like, I don't know. Whoa, Heart of Stone is a little bit adult. Not a problem. This actually looks really good. Yes, correct. You know what? This is going on my guilty pleasure want to read list. I don't actually have one of those, but in my head I do. I'm gonna put it as spicy because it probably is quite spicy. Yeah, it says it's erotica, so. I just filmed my tier ranking of my 2025 books. And if you've been paying attention, there's some smut on it. And this one looks like smut, and I will take recommendations. The Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. I have that one, I think. Or at least I've heard of it. I guess I just wasn't aware of like Stoicism as a big movement, but that makes a lot of sense. So I don't know if Layan is still here, but what's the weather for you, wherever you are? Marcus Aurelius just reminds me of Gladiator, which is a awesome movie and awesome soundtrack. Yeah, as you're good at finding suggestions like that. I still don't remember what I was going to ask you for there. You were finding me so many dragon books, and then I had another topic, and I can't remember what it was. Raining here in Arizona. I think it's supposed to rain here like soon, but I don't have much interesting to say about that. Okay, this is another one. Yeah, this is already looking like it should just go. Oh my gosh, the font in this is so tiny. So that one's leaving too. 3 out of 3 maybes. I'm getting rid of it. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that little dance thing. Maybe there's less. Oh, you know what? A lot of them are memoirs that are downstairs. So that's okay. I'll just go through what I have and then chat with y'all, or maybe go pick them up. I don't know. I have a video coming out tomorrow about the new corn snake. Silence of Stone. Love that movie so much. I have 2 pit bulls named Maximus and Lucilla. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Russell Crowe's Gladiator. That man can ride a horse. And that is not a euphemism. Like, he is a kick-ass horseback rider. And there's some of that in the in that movie. What did you just say as Silence of Stone? This is Heart of Stone. That doesn't mean you have to go looking for spicy books for me or anything, but who's the author on Silence of Stone? Because there's a couple coming up. Rahul, hi. I'm not going to say that because I don't know what that means. Dragon books again? It's okay. Oh, it's okay. An excellent equestrian, yes. Do you do much horseback riding out there in Texas or Arizona, really? I used to, and I really want to get back into it. There's a lot of things I really want to do. First, I gotta get through this transition currently in my life. All right, this one's called Runaway, Diary of a Street Kid. All of these sounded interesting to me at some point, right? They're all here for a reason. But does that mean it's going to be a good book? I don't know. Does that mean it's going to be something I want to read? Let's find out. Actually, the prologue so far is interesting. More than my share, but it's all rough cowboy-esque work riding. That still counts. Is this a this might be some kind of like, hello auntie. Wow, that's quite a name. Okokikikimikin. I'm not gonna say that all the way through each time. Check your Audible. I started, like, so I was in kind of a book slump on Sunday and I didn't know what to read. I listened to 2 audiobooks that were kind of guilty pleasure books. And so I've already finished 2 books technically this year. And then I just picked up like a thriller as my physical book, but my entire reading life is changing now with being back in the old position at my, original job. I'm actually working, so I don't have time to read, like the physical read. So I've been just going through audiobooks, but I actually have to think too. So I'm not used to that pace. Your name is Harsh Vardhan from India. Cool. Aragon, I've read that whole series except for the latest one, Murtagh. I haven't read. It's a beautiful book. It was in one of my videos. I unboxed something. I don't remember if it was a short or what, though. Kama Sutra. I have it. I have it. I know what it's about. I don't know that it's actually like, I don't know, like literature or just, I don't know. I'm gonna stop commenting on that. Right, so I'm still looking at this one. Ooh. I'm skipping around in here, but I'm kind of not following. Yeah, okay is an appropriate response to that. That sounds great, Oko. That one I've not heard of. Garowad Purana? Purana? I'm gonna guess it's about the same theme. I don't know if this book's gonna be for me. Like, it sounds in theory. There's a reason I picked these up as maybes, right? So I'm gonna let it go. I need more space. Mistborn. Okay, so is that Brandon Sanderson? He scares me because all of his books are like 1,200 pages. I need to get into that universe, though. Are all of his books based in the same universe? There's different series? Like, I don't... But yeah, I've been wanting to get into Mistborn. Brandon Sanderson has so much that it's hard to know where to start. But I know Mistborn is the start of a series. The Way of Kings is the other one that I wanted to try. Yeah, Brandon Sanderson. I don't know how to say that, Oko, but I'll look at it on Goodreads. Oh, I don't know if they have a translated version. Let me see. This is all, I don't know what language this is, actually. That looks really cool. But no, I don't know if I can read that book because it hasn't been translated to English, and stupid Americans can usually only speak one language. Asian martial arts fantasy. Oh, is that Mistborn? Have you tried others by him, like Way of Kings? Like, I don't know, it intimidates me so much. Grand Grimoire of Infernal Pacts. Grand Grimoire? I see it. Yikes. That's a little out of my wheelhouse. It's also only 64 pages, but I'm not gonna go there as Wuxia. I don't know if you meant to say that or not, Cujo. Or Matthew. Oh, it's a series? Reading this book is a sin in Hinduism? Then why did you suggest it? Goodreads has stopped now that I looked up that grimoire one, and that concerns me because I'm a little bit superstitious. All right, I'm gonna try to go back out. So far, I've gotten rid of 4 books, but you guys are giving me more. Wuxia is, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, China's fantasy swordplay. There's an equivalent of that. It's an Elvish word. I forget what it's called. The author of the book. Wuxia is how. Okay, so I was kind of saying it. No, I wasn't. I wasn't saying it right. I don't know who that. Wait, are you, Mike? Are you talking about Crowley from that show? Go for it, Matthew. Whew, another weirdo. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, my friend is calling me, but I can't answer right now. Sorry, Ella. I've had to ban like 4 people so far. It's crazy. All right, next one is true crime. Wild Bill Cody Neal, the vicious Denver lady killer. Speaking of true crime, was an occultist who wrote. Oh, lovely. Oh, it's right up there with Mary Roach. Okay. Oko, I did when it was written. I looked it up on Goodreads, but it wasn't, and nothing was in English. Don't get me in trouble on my computer. It's an ancient Hindu scripture, it says, between the 4th and 11th centuries. That's kind of cool. But I don't know. It doesn't even really say what it is. Something involving karma? It's fine. Doesn't say who wrote it, Oko. But if it's an ancient text, they probably don't really know who wrote it, honestly. Mike, you're using bigger words than I understand today. Necronomic. I don't know. I'm not into the darker stuff. Not necessarily because I believe it's real, just because I'm like, why mess with it? Okay, hold on. The nutshell studies of that sounds like I'm gonna want that one. Nutshell studies of unexplained death. Corinne May Botts. That's a great name. Because I know you gave me, or we were talking about ones before that. Francis Glassner Lee. Hold on, I gotta look at the Goodreads thing first, and then I'll come back. A master criminal investigator. Yeah, up my alley. She built dollhouse crime scenes based on real cases in order to train detectives to assess visual evidence. Yes, please. That's amazing. That was well before my true crime era, so I didn't know. I don't. Francis Glassner Lee. I don't know who that is. That's where I was in the thing. The Language of Dragons, as I started it on audio. It's really long. I think I must have switched off of it, but it's on my list. Oko, I feel like you have some beliefs about that book, so you're welcome to share them if you want, but yeah, I'm like I'm fine with horror thrillers. Like I love thrillers. Horror I'm a bit of a weenie about. Like I can do disturbing, but not so much disgusting. But I read something considered a horror called When the Wolf Comes Home last year that I really, really liked. And it definitely had some like slasher horror scenes in it. Going back to Cujo. Yeah, the miniature diorama stuff. Yeah, that's fascinating. My grandmother read the book. She told me all about this, but I never read it by myself. So what language, I know it's probably in a lot of different Indian dialects, but like what language did you read it in, I guess? Or what language was it written in? I'm not sure. I don't know enough about. Did you even say India? I'm sorry. You may not have even said that. Corinne May Botts. Yeah, that's the author that I just discovered. The neck. Again, these words. Oh, the Book of the Dead? The Tibetan Book of the Dead? I don't know what's going on, but I like it because we're just talking about random stuff. I'm going to search for that word that both of you. No, it's not in here. I don't want to start searching for like occult stuff because I feel like I'm gonna get, I don't know, arrested or something. I don't know. It's just this weird superstition I have about it. The book from Evil Dead. Okay. Hey Philip, haven't seen you in a few streams. How are you doing? But Mike, if you've got a good horror thriller recommendation, drop them because, or the movies too, because sometimes it helps honestly to watch a well done movie like before the book to kind of like get interest going in it. You know how it is. So the book starts with some people taking a soul to hell. I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce stuff. And one soul. Okay. Lady of Dragons? Sounds up my alley. Lady of Dragons. There's so many dragons books. I'm seeing a Lady of Dragons part 1 and part 2. Oh, that looks amazing. Shelby Elizabeth? That looks good. Yay! Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. it? Okay, I read that one already. It's written in Palkrit language. It's a language before Sanskrit. Wow. Not good, you've been sick. Uh-oh. Hinduism has 18 Sanskrit texts called Mahapuranas. I have heard of that. I don't know how to say it, but I've heard of it. Oh, and the Garuda Purana is one of them. That's fascinating, actually. I'd like to learn more about Hinduism. I honestly haven't read much about it. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I got to basically stay home today, and it helped. Winter cold, yeah. I imagine it's quite gloomy over in England. Oh, because you guys are having a big storm or something, aren't you? No, that's okay, Azazel. Okay, so this true crime one. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, this is really gruesome. But that might be a good thing to keep me reading it. Okay, this is pretty brutal. Okay. Why is like the most disturbing one the one that I want to keep? Whatever. I am who I am. Snow and rain. Yeah, lovely. The first soul traveled for 348 days with Hume Doot and taken to 28 different hells for different punishments. Wow, that's like an expanded version of Dante's Inferno, where they had 9 circles of hell, although they had sub-levels, so I don't know how many punishments they actually had. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, the makeup I actually was at home to like be awake and spend a little time on, so I decided to stream and look at some of the books that I'm trying to get rid of. But the makeup's the real reason, I guess. I wanted to talk to you guys anyway. It's all good. This one's called The Inextinguishable Symphony. I think someone gave this to me years ago. It's another World War II book. Yeah, I like to be colorful usually, but now that I have to go into the office like all the time, I'm like too exhausted to do anything big, especially in the morning. All right, this starts out talking about Richard Wagner. I like that. I'm already wanting to read more, so that one's staying. It's staying. The Hindu Dante's Inferno. So Mike's heard of it too. Another soul was traveling happily with the Dev Dutes, and he has to cover the river, and a cow helped him over there. That's exactly what happened in Dante's Inferno. Except it's not a cow, but the Charon, Charon, was the name of the like demon, kind of. I didn't think you guys didn't like it. I thought, why are people saying on contrary, I loved the look? Nothing bad is going on. Philip says he likes it too. Frost's Sight. I don't want to search about that, Oko. Yes, Charon, the Boatman of the River Styx, which is a cool band also. Hey, Joshy. All right, Frost's Sight. Let me see if it might not let me do it. Is there a apostrophe in there? Because Goodreads is very literal. I'm not seeing something for Frost's Sight, but Dragon Quest. That's not what I searched for. Okay. That's okay, Philip. You don't have to be into books that much. You can just chat with us and talk about whatever. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto? Are you, is that an autocorrected version of Mr. Roboto for Styx? Yeah, from Styx. Oh my god, I haven't listened to that song in so long. I gotta get that back on the regular playlist. There may be a translated version of this, but when a person reads the book, the meaning is different for him, like the time. Okay. So each person takes something different from the book. I think that's kind of most books though, but it sounds like this has some sort of religious significance. Autocorrect sucks. Yeah, that was really funny. Domi Brighton, Mr. Roboto doesn't have the same kick to it. That's really funny. Phantom Troop Kraken. Somebody deleted him. Oh, was it another weirdo? That's a great name, though. That's a shame. I didn't even see it. But thank you, Mike, for, yeah, policing the chat a bit. The Dragon's Bride. You're going too fast, Az. I can't keep up with you and the chat. Oh, it's a great song. Yeah, Joshy's back. Indom, I have not seen yet tonight, but this was just very impromptu and sudden. Domino's Brighton, England, Mr. Robot. That's fantastic. I would listen to that song. Yes, when you read, you get to know where you are going. Some people feel scared and some feel happy while reading that. That's fascinating. And I learned something today. So thank you for sharing that. I've got like 3 as that I've got to look. Okay, hold on. Your phone is plotting against you. Thanks, Joshy. Joshy likes blue makeup too. I have it in every single color. Okay. Dragon's Dawn. What? Dragon's Bride? I feel like Dragon's Bride, I almost wrote Dragon's Bird. That's different. Dragon's Bride. It sounds kind of dark, but not in a bad way. Yikes. Okay. Monster Romance. Somebody recommends that. Okay, check the author's website for all tropes, tags, and content warnings. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious. This is bad. This is bad. A Boy and His Dragon. Robin Hobb. Did I read any Robin Hobb? I don't know. Let me find out. Not Robin Hood. Oh, Assassin's Apprentice I want to read. I see that name everywhere. Dragon's Dawn. Is that the one you said, Mike, actually? Realm of the Elderlings. No, I have to look at that too. Not getting anything for Dragon's Dawn. I think I missed one, but Devon and the Dragon, that's the one. You gotta make sure they're spelled like exactly though. I don't know what came up with that search. That was weird. Realm of the Elderlings. Why is it coming up way out of order? I think, is that the series name? For some reason, it came up. Gosh, how many books has this person written? Oh, here's the series. Okay. You've heard of Robin Hobb? Yeah, it's a popular author, but I don't think I've read any. There is more book which I read recently. Half Girlfriend. All right, I'm gonna look that one up. Joshy's eating pizza. That sounds good. Amy Ray. What? Robin Hood. Yeah, that's the common one. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go back. Oh no, I dropped you. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Oh, 15 or 18. That's a lot of books. This is the worst filming I think I've ever done in a live stream. This is pathetic. And you are so crooked right now. All right, I'm putting you back over here. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Or whatever. Okay. This is like the absolute worst angle for the makeup. But that is not the priority here. Jesus. Okay, oh my gosh. No, it's okay, as I just can't, yeah, ouch, bonk, why did you drop it? I'm so sorry. You just dropped, I made Philip drop his phone. Josh, you said hi again. I guess I made you hit your phone and you said hi again. Okay, way behind, I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it's my fault. Because I'm so interested in all of the things. What I need to do, I think, is pull the Goodreads next to the chat. And once I get the third-party thing up that Mike was telling me about and uses, I can pull up that and show you guys. Yeah, Assassin's Apprentice is the first one in the realm of the Elderlings. There's a prequel, according to this. I don't know what's going on. Okay. 15 to 18 books. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't need to get into that right now. Half Girlfriend, I said I would look up. I see it. What is it about? That looks like a romance. Indian literature. Cool. Farseer trilogy. I'm so behind. I gotta try to catch up a little bit. I've heard of Farseer. You dropped it at the same time. Okay, that's how far behind I am. Why you put blue color on your lips? What made you do that? I have a blue lipstick and I put it on. It's not difficult. I like all different colors, and I usually have like an all-out color coordinated something or other on, but I haven't had time to do my colorful makeup as much. So I did today and decided to come online. And that's that. Josh is gonna go already. Well, thanks for saying hi anyway. Someone needs a band-aid. Hi, Sujit. Old school classics. Pierce Anthony. I have a bunch of books by him, but I have not read them. Split Infinity is one of them. It gets to be magical fantasy and sci-fi all at once. Oh, that sounds amazing. I think I just grabbed another one by him, or was it... Who's the other dude that I mix up the two of them? Pierce Anthony? I don't know. Have you read The Meg? I don't know. Let's find out. I don't think I've read it. What do you mean by The Meg? That didn't come up with anything. Lips much better, pink shades or red. That's fine. I do look terrible in some colors. I don't think blue is one of them, though. Thanks, Philip. He says the blue looks good. Do you remember Robin Hood Men in Tights? Yes. Yes. Megalodon. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm confused because some people were talking about cartoons from the 90s. Some people were talking about books. Some people were talking about authors. And I don't know what's going on. Oh, Megalodon, the dinosaur shark. That I love everything about giant sharks, so. No, Philip, pick up the phone. It's cold on the floor. Oh, that's the Meg. Okay. Have I read The Meg? But I don't see anything about that. The movie was okay. I'm gonna pick up another book and see if I want to keep it. Hold on. This one's called The Girl in the Green Sweater. I think it's yet another World War II book. I had a lot of World War II books. Kurja. Let me just look at this for a few minutes and then I will come back to the chat. I really like the way this is written. I think this is going to stay too. Have you read The Unproposed Guy by Bavik? It's a very emotional story. Get a heated blanket and hot cocoa. Yes, good suggestions. I really like these suggestions from authors like I've never heard of. Like I love that. I mean, I like them all. Let's get real, but still. Interesting. It doesn't say much about The Unproposed Guy. I wonder if that's because of a translation issue. I just might take you to the book fair. A cart full of books. I mean, the last reading report was a box full of books. If you're thinning out books, I find a rating system I trust, and everything under 3 stars is bye-bye. Oh my gosh. I mean, so like last year I've read 58 books and I just tier ranked them all, and most of them, like probably like over 75% of them were over 3 stars. That's pretty brutal though. Hi PETA. I don't like that name. I don't like that name at all. Yeah, it's sus. So let's see if we need to block it or not. I don't find that funny at all. Philip loves coffee. Me too. Oh my god, why are there such weird coffee? They have books of that. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, why did you delete as? No, don't delete as. Wrong one, wrong person. Ah, what happened to as? How do I get you back? We want to get, all right, I'm getting rid of the diplomatic throwback. I think, okay, there you go. Now you got the right person, but we got to bring as back. I don't know how. Can you undelete as? He's back. As, are you okay? Are you there? Yeah, I knew what you were probably trying to do, but I was like, no, he's like half the chat. Okay. Hi, Tim. Yeah, I think Ion hit him too, so hopefully he can comment or something and show that he's still there. If not, you'll be back. I love reading books of Arundhati Roy. I've heard of that name. The God of Small Things. I have a book. I have that book. So I have, is it a female writer? I have that one. Nice. I'll have to make sure that one stays. How's it going, Tim? Sorry I haven't had a falconry video in a little bit, but it's been weird. Oka says she's one of the best according to you. Awesome. Okay, Az is back and just giving me more book recs. No hard feelings, apparently. Origins of Evil. Yes, I like Jaws. I wore a Jaws shirt at the last one, or the maybe two before that. Tim's doing okay. Yeah, Charlie's fine. I've been kind of fattening her up. The place where I fly her, I'm not going to be able to take her to at all this season. So I've either got to find another place where I feel safe and has rabbits, or at least I feel safe, or I might have to skip a season. Now I still am flying her, like, but I'm not like doing the big free flights. I still have a lot of footage from last year of free flights. But yeah, she's okay. Hi, Chom Sawa. Okay, hold on. I'm not finding. Az, did you give me 3 books there to look up? There will be more videos. Yeah, I have at least one more training session that I've recorded. Let me look at my videos. It's just been rough to get any out. I have a lot of like back footage that I need. Yeah, I have a training video from November that I still haven't posted. So I think that's the 3rd one from this season, but I've flown her like a lot and I just haven't recorded it. How many times a week do I feed Charlie? I feed her every day. If like there's a reason to, she can skip a day, but I have to make sure I give her enough the day before and after. In the wild, they're gonna eat every few days, so whatever they can catch, really. But I feed her every day to kind of keep it regular, you know, and then I can kind of gauge where her flying weight is. Do I like the color blue? Do I? I think a little bit. It's not my favorite color, but clearly I like it enough to put it everywhere. There are some authors who wrote books that are too good, but they are in your language. Also, they are too old, like no human of their time. Well, that's a lot of books, yeah. I have read about Jack the Ripper. Cujo was curious about... Oh, about Charlie, yeah. Hi, Lennon. Oh, you were the color blue person, yeah. I take it you're in the UK. Hello, Simon. Simon, you look... that name sounds familiar. Nico, Mikhail, Nico, whatever you want me to call you. Hi. Do I like Stephen King blue? He has a book called Blue. So, Jack the Ripper, officially, from what I read, they don't know. Everybody has a theory. But everybody's also saying, well, I have the right theory. So I don't know how they didn't catch this guy. Was H.H. Holmes? I thought Jack the Ripper was way before that. Oh, you're just calling me blue. Okay, that's fair. Sorry, I didn't understand the grammar there. Yeah, Simon's been here before. Okay. Christine Cujo, Maximum Overdrive. I haven't read much Stephen King, and what I have read has been mixed feelings, honestly. Sorry, I didn't understand your question. So I respect Stephen King, but he's not my favorite author. I've read at least 3 books of his, and he's just not for me, but I have, like, I'm probably going to read more Stephen King. I know he has like 1 million books out. H.H. Holmes fits. Hold on. It is. It's an American con artist, but Jack the Ripper was in England, wasn't he? or she, who just heard that Mike. Who is Mike? Mike is making stuff. That's who Mike is. He's another regular. I don't know if you guys have overlapped a whole lot, Nico, but yeah. Okay. It was Queen Victoria. She was bored and went on a killing spree. Az is still here. We asked a while ago to make sure you were here, but you're here. Holmes booked a trip to London the same time and left when it ended to come back to the US. Wait, I want to read about that. Do I know KNOW Martin Cole? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna look it up in Goodreads. Yes, you're here. You found Timmy in the well. He said hi. Good. I don't need to send Lassie after him then. Watch your mouth about our royals. Hey, don't threaten. What did you... I didn't... Martin Cole? I have a Martina Cole coming up. Did you maybe spell it wrong? Okay, hold on. Oka's listening to music now. Okay. King's book on writing. See, I wonder if I would like nonfiction by him. There's a theory that it was that American guy. He traveled to London. There's very little evidence to support it, though. That is fascinating. And, you know, depending on when a Jack the Ripper book was written, because this one, I'll look it up. I'll look it up which one it is. Hold on. Let me look at this Stephen King book real quick first. I don't know if this is even by him, though. This looks like it might be partly by him. All right. What's the one that I read? The Complete Jack the Ripper by Donald Rumbelow was written... Oh, geez. It was first published in 1975, so I think it's a little bit out of date. Which would... I didn't realize that. I don't think the book I read was that old. Yeah, I read a 2009 edition. When did I read it, actually? I'd like to know about that. I read it in 2017. God, I read it. It's 9 years ago. It's 2017. Holy crap. Okay, hold on. But that's fascinating. Now I want to read another book about Jack the Ripper. Hi, Micah. How are you doing? Back to the third time. Back for the third time. That's good. As is fine. Martina Cole is what you meant. Okay. Yeah, I did. Jaws on the live stream. Yeah. Writing advice from a successful author. Not a huge fan of King, but it was an interesting read. Gotcha. Noted. Noted. So, Lennon, what would you suggest from Martina Cole? Because it looks like she's written a lot of books. Quite a few. Jakey, what? Dragon Secrets Complete Collection. Did I look that one up already? Why is nothing coming up on Goodreads? Is it like an apostrophe S? Hi, Blake. Lennon says he read them, or she read them all in prison when you were a young kid. You were a young kid in prison? And you were reading Stephen King? Something's not lining up. Okay, let me... You're itching to write a book, Mike. I would read that book. Question, let me see what Blake is saying here before I read it out loud. Do I think consciousness, morality, and emotions can exist without a higher being? Yes. They could also exist with a higher being. I can't prove either one. Although we're apparently studying it in scientific things. Under 21, so young kid. Young kid for me is like 10. So it sounded like you were in prison as like an elementary school age person, which is primary school in the UK. What do you want to write about, Mike? I guess about making stuff, probably. Or something fictional. Because I think you're a good storyteller. Like, just the base, like that one video where you were talking about like how you had to, you know, move on and clean up and stuff like that. Like, it was good storytelling, now that I think about it. Write your heart out, then omit needless words, basically was the advice. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, he's definitely got some like needless words in his books, though. So I don't know. Nico, I have 2 mods right now. Indom and Mike. And I'm sure I could add some more, but I'm not going to right this second. He had a few home runs, Stephen King, and some not so much. Yeah, exactly. But I read The Stand, not knowing there were 2 versions of The Stand. I read the longer version of The Stand, and I wish I could delete parts of that from my brain permanently because some of it was so gross and unnecessary. Other stuff I still think about on like a regular basis, like the scene in the Lincoln Tunnel. But I read his, like, what a lot of people consider one of the best books of all time, and I was like, really? I don't know. Jackie Collins? Jakey Collins? I don't know who that is either. Nico is so totally not confused. Okay. Okay, nonfiction, the insidious chain of events that made us stop eating acorns. What the heck? How do I even look that up? Stop eating acorns? What did you just Is that a book? I said insidious. I think it's insidious. I don't understand. You're gonna have to explain that. Yeah, George R. R. Martin has very long expositions, but it, that's, I don't know, his thing. I don't know. And he has some really gross stuff too, but it's still nothing that made me say, I can't believe I just read those words and I want to delete it permanently, and I can't now. So, yuck. It's possible nobody knows if it's a male or female. Well, were there sex crimes though as part of it? I mean, it still doesn't matter, I guess, but or was it just that he chose sex workers to victimize? Apparently, I got to read more. So find me a updated Jack the Ripper book, or show or documentary or something. Oh, sorry, Nico. Bye. Pet Cemetery. I can't. Oh, Jackie. Okay. I can't do anything related to pets dying. Nope. 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 They got Jack the Ripper action figure. Oh, that's what book you want to write. That's why it didn't exist yet. That's fantastic. I love that it's like super long like that. Why do I want to look up Jack the Ripper action figure? Okay, I'm gonna do it. They've got multiple. Oh my gosh. I'm sure he's not like the first viral serial killer situation, but like, I don't know, it's one of the like classics, I guess. I don't know. Acorns are healthier, more well-balanced, and greater nutrition than wheat, corn, or barley, and the average oak tree can drop enough acorns in 3 months to feed a family of 4 for almost 2 years. I can attest to that because I have one giant oak tree in my backyard, and I'm raking up acorns for months. Every few years, though. It doesn't do it every year. There's a book that your description reminds me of that's about bananas and, like, how... like, why are bananas even popular? You know, like random stuff like that. So I would read that book. Jack the Ripper, I'm assuming as Ripper, was heading to New York City the last time a documentary, and he mysteriously disappeared. I'm not exactly following, but I understand now that there was a link between America and the UK. Ripper was a surgeon. That's why all his victims were cut open perfectly. They were ripped open, though. That was kind of his thing. I don't think it was perfect surgery. People say he was a butcher. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. You guys clearly have the more updated information. Say he was an artist. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? He's bald. He's wearing a green coat. He's got an apron with... he's covered in blood. I see it. I see it. And he's like against a brick wall. I mean, you can't really like move him like an action figure, you know. Cut open perfect. I don't want to Google it, but I believe you now because maybe I just didn't. Jack the Ripper was a fish serial killer. God bless autocorrect. Oh gosh. Sorry, my alarm's going off. Ah, crap. I need to go to bed. I got rid of 4 books, and I'm keeping 2, and I've got 4 left in this stack. World War II book, another true crime, and then 2 other true crime that I can't really show on camera. So, okay. Let's just chat for a little longer, and then I'll have to go. Okay. I'm reading these out of order. Okay, so I was wrong about not being precision cuts for Jack the Ripper. I apologize. Jack the Ripper was... That's gonna... Cujo, that's the new quote. I should... You know what? I should just put... rather than hang them around my room, I should just put the quotes in the description. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm bad at going back to live streams and like putting them on playlists. But if I can remember, I'm gonna put the Jack the Ripper quote on here. It wasn't because they're bitter or because of the tannins. It was because there was a whole plot to make people stop eating them because nobles couldn't tax them. Well, that makes a whole lot of sense, actually. Lennon accepts my apology. Okay, sorry. Goofy but interesting. No, absolutely, because Bill Bryson writes some stuff like that where, and he's a very comedic author, but it's like, why do some forks have 3 tines and one have 4? Like, what is the history of that? Also, why is one finger have no nail polish? I painted these like this morning. Where did it just go? It just completely disappeared off of one finger. What? Okay, that's... something's weird's happening. He was in juvie as a kid reading Stephen King books? I mean, maybe, but I pictured him as a much younger child. Like, it just didn't work in my brain. Jack the Ripper would have been a great fish name. You named yours Swim Shady. That's fantastic. Kuja's laughing too. The real Swim Shady. I'm just gonna put the real Swim Shady as a quote underneath. I need to write them down and then do it like right after it ends. I've learnt you some British facts today, free of charge. Take care, bye-bye. Bye, Lennon. Thank you for that, actually. Slim, the real Slim Shady, please swim up. This is why I like live streams, because it makes no sense. Mike, Rusty's live stream was something else. I don't know if you went to it last Sunday. I don't think I went in at the right time. I was a bit late, which is fine, but hey, Funny and Insightful is here. Wait, Az, why did you retract that? Oh, swim Shady, please swim up. Yeah, no, I got it. I understood what you're talking about. Cost money here to go... What? Alright, instead of Jack the Ripper action figure, let me look up updated book. See, all of these are gonna be... I need to find, like, a podcast episode of, like, an updated Jack the Ripper. I also apparently need to, like, remind myself what happens. Yeah, so, yeah, this... Clearly the one I read in 2009 was not, and is not, up to date anymore. Oh, it costs money there to go on a Ripper tour. Yeah, I have heard that that's a thing. I'm doing okay, Funny. How are you doing? I thought we might see your 10,000 step streams, like, regularly, but maybe you've already quit it. But I'm doing okay. Dear God, nothing gets wilder than Reverend Professor Rusty Lugnuts. Yeah. He was, like, there were other people on there, though. There were 2 ladies on there with him, and when I came in, the one named Anna was talking about, like, this spirituality kind of thing, and I was like, well, that's not what I thought this podcast, or this stream was, but, I mean, I heard you guys say plenty of times, like, it goes off the rails, so it's fine. I mean, I'll go back on there, but I don't know. How much is the Ripper action figure? Hold on, I have to go back to it. I don't, like, there's probably going to be multiple there's a lot of different sites. What are you guys doing to my search history? I swear. It doesn't say. He's only 6 inches tall. He's like this big. That's not that big. The one that we were talking about earlier. Okay. Slip of the finger, as yeah. Yeah, the Ripper action figure, it's kind of greenish. That's what I'm looking at, but it doesn't give me a price. How the heck did we get on this topic? That's what I want to know. That site, he's out of stock. That site, he's out of stock. I'm not going to look more into how much Jack the Ripper costs. Oh my gosh. Cujo, Rusty is a friend of Mike's, who I randomly met on one of Mike's live streams, and then Rusty does live streams of his own, and the one that I was talking about is what Mike just said, the Off-Track Syndicate. It was just, I don't know, chatting. And they had a little more structure than I have, but it was interesting. Funny's doing well. He didn't stop. Good. Last 2 days I walked in the morning, kind of switched time. Makes sense. Does he come with a blade? I don't... Probably not a, like, detachable blade. He's got, like, a chain belt with, like, torture tools all over it. That last 30 seconds need to be a highlight of the live. The Jack the Ripper part. I have... You have confirmed your woman. You held up like 3 inches and said it was 6. I mean, how big are hands? Like, 3 inches is like this. 6 inches is like that. It's the internet that makes it look different. There you go. As says eBay selling it, a Jack the Ripper action figure for $34.06. Exactly. Exactly. I know which 30 seconds you were talking about. I forget what I did a second ago, but we've been talking about Jack the Ripper for quite a little while. No way. No way. All right. I'm getting a tape measure. I'm actually doing this. I'm doing this. I don't want to embarrass myself in between. I'm doing this. Okay. All right. Oh no, you fell again. What a surprise. It's very important that we get an accurate measurement. Oh my God. Could we not phone? Hello? Could you please stay? I'm talking to my phone. There's literally nobody else in the room. All right. This, I know it's backwards, but you can see the 6. The 6, it's about the size of my hand. Read it and weep. I have big hands. I have like piano playing hands. I'll pass 6 inches is too short. $43.99 on eBay. My whole hand, not from the wrist. Hold on. Well, now I gotta do it right. So from the wrist is like, it depends what you call wrist. It's a palm. It's just above the end of my palm. There, I'll do that. It's like, okay. The average iPhone is 6 inches. My phone is just under 6 inches. It's like 5.5. It's really hard to play the how much is 6 inches game on the internet. You said something about from the wrist. Wait. Yeah, your whole hand from the wrist. I thought you meant including the wrist. Part of the wrist. Falconry hands? I wish all falconry hands have to do is go in a glove. Elizabeth Bathory action figure? Oh, now we're getting into specific Jack the Ripper action figures. I'm gonna look at it because I'm crazy and I apparently want the FBI to come to my house. What? Okay. What is this? Was she one of the victims? Because I'm seeing someone like in a very gruesome looking, like, what is she in, a bathtub or something? Yikes. Costco hot dogs are 8 inches. Thank you. Now we know. In case someone wants to run out and get a hot dog, I will measure it from my house. Label this part of the lives hands in inches. I think we can come up with an even better name. But I'm gonna write that down. And I'm gonna capitalize it. Just like you did. You gotta be kidding me, Rasputin action figures? I'm not surprised. Oh no, Elizabeth Bathory was a fascinating lady. Bathed. Ew! Ew. Measurement science with doo-doo hands. Doo-doo hands? What do you mean doo-doo hands? I think now that you said that, Mike, I do. Why am I talking so loud? I think it's just to project for you guys, but I don't know if you guys can tell. I feel like I'm talking loud. Yeah, so if you Google action figure of that lady, there is extremely disturbing looking figurines that come up. And I'm going to X out of that because that is gross. Mystery of the missing nail polish. For real. And I'm going to put under here, who was Jack the Ripper and how much does an action figure cost? In a crimson bathtub. Yeah, it's like a very I believe that she was a real lady. It's like a very narrow bathtub looking thing. And it's crimson, all right. I'll replace judo with falconry. Measurement science with falconry hands. I like that. And I'm also gonna capitalize that properly. Properly. She was a duchess? Hold on. Now I gotta look up this lady. Oh, what are you guys doing? Elizabeth Bathory. What did I want to say? Not a duchess, a countess. Still, whatever. I mean, not whatever, but yeah. Bathory lady. 1560 she was born in Hungary. What? I might have the wrong one. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. A Hungarian countess who purportedly tortured and murdered hundreds of young women in the 16th and 17th centuries. I don't think this is who I thought you were talking about. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's related to Jack the Ripper. It's way before Jack the Ripper. But maybe you were talking about action figures. Wondering who told Elizabeth her skincare routine. Not YouTube. I'll tell you that much. She was hungry for blood of innocence. Dude, when I get monetized, I am so gonna get demonetized on these live streams. I don't know though, like, oh, there goes Rusty live streaming right now, actually. Yeah, it is disgusting. Let's just say that. It is disgusting. I'm sorry we're making fun of such a horrible topic. It's not supposed to be funny. But humor is how we cope. So that's why I'm laughing. And you guys are funny. Yeah, it's gross, but Bathory was actually one of the inspirations for the Dracula character. Dude. This information needs to be in my brain, and now it is, so thank you. But let me... I mean, I'm sure there's lots of Dracula, like, influences, just like any fantasy writer these days, but a quick Google search says that he's primarily based on Vlad III, also known as Vlad the Impaler, 15th century Romanian ruler, infamous for his extreme cruelty. Bram Stoker borrowed Vlad's name, meaning son of the dragon. Hey, we're full circle now. From his father Vlad II Dracul, and Transylvanian origins. So now we have a Rocky Horror Picture Show reference, blending them with European folklore about vampires Nosferatu to create the fictional vampire Count in his 1897 novel Dracula, which I read and liked. And I read that as an actual kid. I was in middle school, actually. Here we go. Vlad the Impaler. She killed a lot of... Yeah, it is disgusting as. I agree. Don't read about Vlad the Impaler. I just did. Sorry. Too late. I'm sorry, this is turning into a horror movie. Yeah, it kind of is. I'm sorry. Is it too much for anybody? Because we can, like, kind of tone it down a little bit. It's getting a little bit out there. I forget that some people, like, yeah, I mean, I don't forget about triggers and stuff, but, like, I need to I need to be reminded sometimes about other people's triggers. Vlad might be the Ripper too. We don't know yet. Well, that was 2 different timelines also. So Mike tried to warn me not to read about it. I'm sorry. I know. No, it's not your fault. I had a true crime book literally in my hands, and I was looking at books about World War II. So it's okay. It was your curiosity. Yeah, but we went down a road with that one. I was just thinking about how fun it is to like join other streams like you host, Mike, but like is that just anybody though? Because like what if some of those weirdos pops up and like has, you know, their pants off? Like how do you monitor like who joins the lives? Look, the Last Dragon action figures, like that specifically, the Last Dragon. I'm getting very strange looking Afro people. What is happening? Okay. It's okay to laugh. It's the best medicine, even if it is kind of grim. Yeah, I mean, we weren't laughing at people's like pain. We were laughing at the weird like connections we were making between everything. Okay, so my notes for this one says Jack the River was a fish serial killer, the real swim Shady, hands and inches, mystery of the missing nail polish, who was Jack the Ripper and how much does an action figure cost, measurement science with falconry hands. That's what I've got so far on this one. Oh, you've reeled it back to inviting guests. You can see them backstage on video before you add them to scene. That's what I'm seeing. I don't think it's quite like... What? We need cool names like that instead of Rex, Tommy, Ned. We need Vlad the Impaler, Liz the Loony, George the Gross. Yeah, why did we stop calling people that? I guess because, like, last names are a thing now? I want a the. I don't know. You're welcome, just like Carmilla the Vampire. Carmilla, I read last year, actually. Feels like a Mad Lib. It does. Oh Lord Omegle. What is Omegle? Talk to strangers? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not doing random one-on-ones. No. That sounds like a horror movie to me. Random strangers? Like, I mean, you guys are random strangers, but it's like eye contact with some of the weirdos who come in here that we have to block. Like, yeah, I figured there had to be a way to like police it a little bit at least. Dracula's father was in the Order of the Dragon, but Vlad kept his ring? I'm missing something there. Cujo the Rabid? The rabbit? What? You have a name like that and it's not a good story? Don't worry, I'm not dangerous. Army... What? What did I just read? I think it's the delay problem. I said something that I already don't remember, and then you responded, and Oh, you have a name like that? Like somebody that joins? I don't understand the second part of what you said. Gucci just likes being random. I mean, clearly me too, because we're here. It's okay, I like horror movies. YouTube... Oh, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter right now. It's just funny, like I was saying words and part of my brain was like, what words are you saying right now? This is rather dark. Oh gosh. The rabbit. Okay. Cujo the rabbit. Oh yeah, that is the story of Cujo. Matthew, I'll say it anyway. You earned one. Wait, what? And this past shall be called the lizard brain. I don't. So funny. I don't think you were talking about the same lizard brain that I was talking about, because there's like the base. Like I'm talking about like neurologically, physically. Like different orders of animals have different like additions in their brain, and lizard brain is like literally like the reptile like brain and what it can process. I think you were talking more about dissociation, where it was like you just kind of trail off. That's a symptom of everything I've got. I earned one sadly while you were in the army. I don't understand what you're talking about. They mentioned. Oh, okay. Okay. Now it makes sense. Thank you. I have a name like that where the word the and then something after it, and it's not a good story. Don't worry, I'm not dangerous. Well, I don't know what the word was, but I don't want to know. Army times, yeah, they have a nickname for everybody. Trust me, you don't want one. I still kind of do, but not like a bad one. I don't know. Anna the book warrior. I don't know. That's a job for Funny and Insightful to come up with the title for me. Oh, in this part. Okay, gotcha. They mentioned having a cool. Well, yeah, no, I don't want it. I don't want to be like Anna the Impaler. Okay. The Sultan kept Vlad's head. Oh no. Where is it? Pokemon trainer. PSD. PTSD. Go. Oh my god, worst game ever. Oh no. I can't even put that in the description. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Probably because it's like bedtime. Oh my gosh, PTSD. I want to explain where my brain just went, but I can't. I can't. It's not good. Cujo says I had this nickname because a long time ago someone said I looked like Saint Bernard from the movie. He thought he was bullying me, but I took that name on and made it my own. Good. Good. I'm glad. That's I mean, that's not something people should have to go through, but that's a good take on it. It's like, hey, whatevers. It was from the movie The Last Dragon, you remember. Apparently I don't remember, Ass. What was the last thing you said? The action figure? Just change C to a K. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a lot of other Cujo screen names. Anna the Inkblood. As much as I like that, I don't know if that brings positive things to mind. I kind of want to know where you got that though. Cujo means original in Japanese too. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, Al says you want the nickname. Hold on. It was from the movie The Last Dragon. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Oh, the Sultan keeping the head was in the movie The Last Dragon? It should scare you, that's all. Anna the Falconer, but that's kind of like a sentence, not a title. I don't know. It's a work in progress. Okay, show enough is what I was just looking at. What? Hold on. Okay, I think I don't know anything about The Last Dragon, and that's why it's not making sense to me, because I'm a little dumb. Anna the Good Reader, I like that, but then that's kind of stealing the name from Goodreads. I mean, that's also a good descriptor, though. Now, these people have dark... What? What are you talking about? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I clicked on like a 10-second short with 2 action figures from The Last Dragon. I don't watch this type of movie. So I just am not getting the references, that's all. Oh, 80s pulpy pop culture. See, I wasn't an adult in the 80s. And we didn't even have cable, so like I didn't see a lot of things. See, I didn't necessarily watch almost any God, what are they called? Not samurai movies, like the Jackie Chan action movies. Kung Fu? What is the name of that genre? And the Book Bandit. That makes me sound like I steal books, though. I love how I told you guys to do me a favor, and then you're doing it, and I'm like, nah. Martial arts. Thank you. Why couldn't I freaking think of that? See, like that's... Wait, did I just forget something, or did I make that up? Totally different thing than what we were talking about. The blue eyes, lips, Baroness Raven. There, I got your nickname. Thank you. Anna the Bibliobabbler. That sounds like I talk too much, which I probably do. The Bibliobabbler. I don't know if everybody can say that. I don't know if I can say that. I should really go, you guys. I know it's kind of early. It's only like 9:15, but like I need to go into the office and do a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow. Wait, so Mike, it looks like Rusty's streaming on his own channel. Oh no, it says restream. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what the theme is on the other channel versus his own channel, but I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. Actually, my penchant for stories would make me enjoy Big Trouble in Little China. Think a brazen macho truck driver. Okay, ... Good Lord, lady, this ain't a dating profile. But if I'm gonna be like on the internet as like a public figure with a title, like it took me a while to come up with FlyOn, and I'm pretty proud of that because it means different things. But yeah, I could just pick one a different one every time, couldn't I, and not make it so serious. Okay, think a brazen macho truck driver thrust into a mystical Asian magic battle with a 10,000-year-old immortal cursed Chinese noble. I'm liking it. Hold on a second. When is this? Whoa, hold on a second. I got way sidetracked. It's a classic Carpenter flick. I got very sidetracked. Hold on. When did this come out, though? Okay. Sorry. I think I got a little bit of a mood crash right there. Anna the Penless? Never saw you using a pen. That could make me a lot of less things. And penless, if you miss a couple letters, could not sound so great. Kurt Russell? I've heard of it before, I just haven't seen it. That's what everyone wants to know. The Sultan hid it really well. Okay, wait. Oh, Mike wasn't done yet. A 10,000-year-old immortal cursed Chinese noble who has to marry a woman with jade-colored eyes to break the curse, but is held at bay by Egg Chen and his Chinese sorcery. It does sound amazing, actually. And I'm sure a lot of you have already watched it. The Spine Turner? Are you making these sound like evil on purpose? That reminds me of Mortal Kombat when the guy grabs the, yeah, and the spine comes out. I'm not going to go into details. I'm loving all these suggestions. I'm just being, you know, weird about it. The Lady Nightshade Baroness. Oh my goodness, I just turned into a book. That does sound like a good book. Anna the Book Declutterer. Anna the Page Pusher. Keep them going, keep them going. The Page Pusher. Leave them in the comments if you're watching this in the future, which I don't know if anybody's going to watch my live streams in the future. I just want to get my truck back. I'm assuming that's a quote from the movie. Oh my goodness. The Lady Nightshade Baroness. Yes, it is. Okay. Martial arts movie. Yeah, that's what we were kind of talking about. Pretty much comedy. I mean, it sounds like, yeah, if that's a quote from it, that it's probably that. All right. Unfortunately, I have to go. It's going to take me 20 minutes to get all this off. And then I've got to go to bed. So I'm glad I popped by. I did get 4 books out and had a lovely conversation with y'all. Will probably make no sense like later. Out of the hand measurer. I don't want to be known for that. Out of the Book Reaper. Oh, I like that one a lot. I'm gonna I can't write down one and then not all the others. Like, that's not fair. I like Anna the Book Reaper. That's really cool. Anna the Hand Measurer. Okay, 6 inches. 6 inches. It's not even my whole hand. Look. The Midnight Silent Reaper Book Collector. It would be very much like me to have a million words in a title because I can't decide what topic I'm going to talk about or have my channel be about. Okay. Okie dokie. Also, Mike, I've only ever seen you do the thing with the adding, like, people to the stream. Although maybe that's what Rusty's doing right now, and I just don't realize it. I don't know. Anyway. I was going along this. My brain went where I think yours went. Funny, and it never made it out of my mouth. But I was like, oh, that could be a thing. The 6-inch something or other. But let's not go there. Why am I seeing? I'm seeing a comment over here. Yeah, that sounds wrong. Book the Ripper. Ah, I love that. I love that. Book the Ripper is going on the list. I gotta do this. See, my live streams are like still evolving. The Maiden Nightshade, nice. We may have a winner there. Book the Ripper. That's going in the description. I need to just jot down stuff and not worry about it being on a sticky note unless I really want to see it every day. And then put it in the description because that's going to be amazing. It takes me a little bit to like rewatch and timestamp, so I apologize if some of y'all haven't had a good quote timestamped in a video, but I am like the Maiden Nightshade. Isn't Nightshade like a poison? I do like that too. I don't know. I think Anna the Book Reaper might be a favorite. I'm gonna write that on there too. These are in no particular order. Okay. So I gotta go. I just gotta push the X. This is the embodiment of what I want a live stream to be like, where it's just chaotic but enjoyable and fun and funny. And most of them turn out like that, but this one's just really got a good vibe going. I don't know what YouTube is doing. You're gonna go walk now? Okay. If you stream it, I might pop in for like a few minutes, but as you've seen, I'm trying to get offline. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten any subscribers today either. That's so weird. It doesn't matter because I still got the all of this. You would stream, but you're kind of shy. That's okay. It's, you know, it's supposed to be a good way to like get the channel seen, but like a lot of people aren't comfortable with it. I started doing it because I didn't have a Sunday video. So I was like, I'll just live stream something. And then that turned into a regular thing. And then I came up with the name The Reading Report because it was mostly about books. The Stalker Book Collector. I'm not the stalker. Oh, you'd have to wear a Ripper costume. Give me your book or I'll follow you. That's the next horror movie. You guys are so fantastic. Okay. I love you guys. Someone has you blocked? I don't know. YouTube is just being weird and not showing people things. I'm not necessarily reading every single line or in order. But I don't have you blocked. I can see you. Yeah, it does sound like a horror movie. Oh, you can't see all the comments. See, this is what happened with Indom too. And then actually you might have been there that day. Cujo. All right, last thing I'm gonna do. Can I make you a mod? And then see if something you just made a movie up. And then see if you can see comments that you couldn't see before. It's okay, I get dark, so I understand. No, so do I, obviously. Yes? Okay. Hold on. Whee! Okay. You should be blue if you comment again. I mean, I'm not just gonna make anybody who can't see comments mod, but I'm just curious if it changes anything or if we can tell. Yeah, it's fine. You've been around forever anyway, so I don't mind that at all. I mean, it's pretty obvious when people come into this chat that don't belong here. Ninja Turtle action figures. Yeah, I love Ninja Turtles too. I'm a purist though, I think. I don't know though, because maybe not to the source material, but you see it now. So why are you not seeing them all? The only thing I could think of, and I forget who's from where now, but I think it's mostly just Az and Cujo in the chat, but and Funny might be here too, but yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it's like a other country thing. Thank you, Ronald. I'm about to leave. But thank you everybody for coming. I know this was just kind of a pop-up stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do Sunday because I'm going out of town and it depends on when I get back on Sunday. No worries, my little blueberry. There. We're not gonna put that in the title thing. Okay. No, I need to leave. I'm so sorry. You popped in right at the end here, but you're welcome to come back another time. Good night, you guys. I will go put these quotes in the description. Thank you, Cujo. And thank you for popping up as and giving us so much content. Comments. It's like the Toy Story, the claw has chosen you. The blue wrench. I don't know. Let me know what color I should do next time. Maybe I'll try. We'll see. This was a special thing, though. All right. For real. Good night. Bye.